In a monumental move that merges luxury fashion with live music at the highest level, Gucci and BTS member Jin have officially confirmed a collaborative partnership for his upcoming Encore concert, which has already sparked global attention due to unprecedented ticket demand and trending topics across social platforms in the US, Europe, and Asia. According to joint statements released by Haby and Gucci's Milan and New York offices, Jin will wear a series of custom-made outfits from Gucci's latest menswear line, debuting not only as the global face of their Winter 2025 campaign, but also as the first artist to showcase an unreleased collection live on stage as part of an exclusive fashion performance crossover. The collection, described internally as The Light Within, a Jin edition capsule, will feature designs tailored specifically for the Encore stage, combining ethereal silhouettes, intricate lace and metallic detailing, and emotionally driven textures that reflect Jin's post-military artistic rebirth. Gucci's creative director Sabato De Sarno, in an official press release, stated, "Kim Sok, Jin represents the quiet strength, poetic elegance, and universal emotionality that our new line stands for. This concert is not just a musical event, it is an artistic platform, and we are honored to have our newest collection come alive on it, with him." Jin is expected to don 3 separate Gucci looks throughout the Encore concert, each symbolizing a thematic section of his journey: solitude, awakening, and eclipse to light. Gucci has confirmed that while these outfits are exclusive to Jin for performance, select limited edition versions will be released in early 2026 under the label Gucci x Jin Performance Series. Available only in flagship stores in Seoul, Milan, Paris, and New York. The collaboration is not a simple endorsement, it's a deep creative integration. Jin reportedly participated in the design consultation process himself, adding personal details such as celestial embroidery inspired by his song The Astronaut, emerald accents symbolizing healing, and layered elements that reveal themselves gradually under stage lighting, mirroring the themes of vulnerability and transformation that define his solo work. Hybe's fashion partnership team shared in a statement, "This is more than fashion, it's an emotional language." Jin's Encore concert will not only be a celebration of his music, but of his identity reflected in every stitch, fabric, and silhouette presented by Gucci. Fans have responded with explosive enthusiasm. Hashtags like #GucciXJin, #Jin Encore looks, and #Jin Gucci concert have soared into trending topics globally. International ARMY fanbases have begun launching Fashion for Seokjin digital campaigns, planning watch parties, fashion recreations, and charity events themed around the colors and symbols in Gucci's upcoming line. The fashion world, too, is taking note. Business of Fashion described the collaboration as a perfect storm of artistry and cultural capital, while WWD praised Gucci for understanding the storytelling power of K-pop's most quietly revolutionary star. Notably, this marks the first time Gucci has partnered with a solo K-pop artist for a concert-based product rollout, signaling a major shift in how the fashion world engages with music. Rather than traditional catwalks or ad campaigns, Gucci is allowing their new line to breathe on stage, in movement, in sound, in front of tens of thousands of live spectators and millions watching globally. And at the center of it all is Jin, unrushed, unshaken, and utterly radiant. He is no longer just wearing Gucci. He is walking it, performing it, and transforming it into something deeply personal. On the night of his Encore concert, when the lights dim and the crowd roars, the world will witness more than a comeback. They'll witness a new era of fashion meets performance, led not by spectacle, but by sincerity. And when Jin steps out draped in moonlight, music, and Gucci, he won't just be representing a brand. He will be living it. Fashion insiders are already calling the Jin x Gucci concert collaboration a turning point in how luxury brands approach performance art. Instead of launching collections through traditional Fashion Week cycles or cinematic campaigns, Gucci has chosen to unveil its vision through the raw, emotional power of live music, and through a figure who embodies authenticity, refinement, and global influence like no other Jin of BTS. The upcoming Encore concert will serve as both the climax of Jin's solo tour journey and the unveiling stage for Gucci's thematic Winter 2025 narrative, which revolves around emotional duality, light and shadow, stillness and movement, vulnerability and strength. And no artist captures that balance more effortlessly than Jin. Insiders reveal that the 3 outfits he'll wear throughout the night are not just costumes, they're symbolic chapters. The first, under the theme Solitude, will feature soft ivory layering, sheer fabric movement, and embroidered constellations, reminiscent of his introspective solo works like Epiphany and Moon. The second, titled Awakening, introduces sharp silhouettes, cold-toned metallics, and bolder gemstone accents, marking his post-military evolution and newfound independence. And the final outfit, Eclipse to Light, will be a full reveal moment under the climax of the concert, crafted in rich midnight hues with reflective textures, designed to shimmer like stardust under spotlight, closing the night in poetic triumph. The design process reportedly took more than 3 months, with fittings held privately in Seoul and New York, and every element tailored around Jin's stage movement, emotional pacing, and musical transitions. This level of coordination between artist, brand, and production team is rarely seen in the fashion world, and it signals Gucci's full commitment to not just dressing a global artist, but telling his story through their fabric. As concert preparations continue, Gucci's global marketing rollout is already underway. Stores in New York, Tokyo, and Milan are featuring teaser installations labeled "Stillness Will Move Again," with silhouettes of Jin subtly etched into storefront glass. A special countdown site has launched, with encrypted visuals and lines from Jin's solo lyrics teasing the upcoming looks. Moreover, select Gucci customers and VIP armies are being invited to private livestream showings of the concert from flagship stores, where the concert will be displayed in cinematic format with surround sound, a luxury fashion experience blending fandom and haute couture like never before. This strategic move is expected to catapult Gucci's brand resonance even further with Gen Z and millennial consumers across Asia, the US, and Europe. According to early data from fashion analytics firms, Gucci's social media engagement has tripled in the last 48 hours, driven almost entirely by Jin-related hashtags and ARMY digital activity. Their December collection is now being unofficially referred to in online spaces as the Jin line. But perhaps the most profound impact isn't commercial, it's cultural. Jin, known for his humility and artistic integrity, has long been a silent force in BTS. While others shone through performance or choreography, he made his mark through tone, sincerity, and unshakable presence. Now, that stillness is being recast as the new luxury, not loud, not aggressive, but quietly powerful. And Gucci recognizes it, not as a trend, but as a truth. On Encore night, when Jin walks on stage clothed not only in fabric but in meaning, the fashion world will see more than an idol in designer threads. They'll see an icon who has redefined the runway. Not with heels, not with flashes, but with steps taken through emotion, evolution, and elegance. This is not just a partnership. This is history stitched in lace and legacy. And Jin isn't wearing the moment, he is becoming it. As the concert date approaches, the energy building around the Jin x Gucci collaboration is no longer confined to fan communities or fashion circles, it's reverberating through the entire global cultural sphere. Every detail of this unprecedented partnership is being dissected, celebrated, and admired. And yet, at the center of it all, Jin remains composed, unmoved by the chaos, focused, graceful, ready. Gucci executives have confirmed that this is only the beginning of what they call an ongoing creative journey with Jin. While the Encore concert will mark the official debut of the performance capsule, there are already plans underway for a traveling exhibition, tentatively titled Elegance in Motion, Jin for Gucci, a curated fashion and multimedia showcase that will tour key fashion capitals beginning in spring 2026. The exhibition will include the 3 Encore concert outfits worn by Jin, along with original design sketches, behind-the-scenes footage of the fitting sessions, exclusive commentary from Sabato De Sarno and Jin himself, and immersive rooms that reconstruct key emotional moments from his solo tour. Visitors will experience not just fashion, but a journey of healing and artistry, guided by the man who inspired it. Meanwhile, Hype has also confirmed that select footage from the Encore concert, including scenes where Jin wears each Gucci look, will be included in his upcoming solo documentary film, set for theatrical and streaming release in 2026. Titled Run Seokjin, Beyond the Stillness, the film will chronicle his return to the stage, the fan journey, and the historic fashion collaboration that helped define this era of his artistry. Fashion scholars and music historians alike are taking note. Jin's collaboration with Gucci is being studied not as a one-off brand endorsement, but as a case study in emotional branding and cross-industry storytelling. University departments in South Korea, Italy, and the US are already preparing lectures and course modules on how this partnership has reshaped the boundaries between luxury fashion, pop music, and identity performance. For fans, those who have followed Jin from the very first BTS showcase to this triumphant solo encore, the moment is almost surreal. They are watching a beloved figure, once underestimated, now held up as the very definition of elegance, integrity, and global influence. And it's not just about the clothes, it's not even just about the music, it's about what Jin represents. A kind of artistry that doesn't scream to be seen, a kind of strength that doesn't need to be proven, a kind of beauty that moves quietly but forever. So when the lights go down, and the first notes rise, and Jin appears bathed in celestial spotlight, adorned in the newest vision of Gucci, there will be no need for spectacle. Because the world will already know. This is the moment where fashion stops walking and begins to feel. And at the heart of it is Jin, wrapped in grace, framed by history, and leading us into a future dressed in meaning.